Good morning, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing great. And let's get all right, guys. We are live, and as promised, I have 10 minutes to share as much as information I can and to answer any questions. Remember that we are live. Remember that you could ask me a question. If I don't get to it today, I'll get you next week. So, with that being said, let's go straight ahead and answer why are the prices, what's keeping the prices of homes steady, or where we are going with these prices. And with that, I'll share my screen so you can see, because I'm pretty sure you want to hear the information rather than seeing me. So this post just came in earlier yesterday evening, but as you could read it, it's basically they are looking to audit um the the Federal Reserve, and it's been, if you've been following the news, this is one of the reasons, right, that the market is slow, because we have arguing parties right now. We don't have a solid, a they're not working together. So this is very important. Think about it as probably not a good example to use, but when parents are when the couples are getting divorced, the kids are all over the place, can't really focus. This is basically the same thing when you don't have a unison on working together. Okay, but don't worry, this is not the end. Things will come around and things will get better. Moving forward, I want you to show you this chart real quick. Basically, it's giving you pending sales. This is what we need to focus if you are looking to sell. If you're looking to purchase or sell, this is something that might bring some extra information. This it's coming directly from the National Association of Realtors. If you notice, pending sales in the Northeast edge up despite the region seeing the strong home prices growth in the country. Okay, prices apparently are still going up on certain areas, but Northeast has seen the most. Now, is this is something new? Would this happen? Or is prices are gonna start going up? If prices are trending up, that means that interest rate are gonna hit down. Okay, if you've been watching me since the beginning of the year, you know that I don't think prices are gonna be going down anytime soon. Okay, so if I was you, I would start just accepting that and moving forward. Okay, I I took this. I found this article. If you don't know, this article was written by Rachel Cruz. Um, Very rounded person. I don't know. I don't know her personally, but I think that she has good value on what she has. So as we go here, interest rates. She talks about that at the end of the year. She feels that interest rate might be coming down to 5.5. Of course, you can look this article and read it all together. However, she does highlight that but it will happen on whether the Federal Reserve, which I just showed you, lowers the rates, which influence the mortgage rates. This is very, very key. Like I mentioned before, if the government is not cooperating, if the government is not getting along with each other, with the Federal Reserve and everything else that influence your pockets, your rates, whether you want to purchase or not, this this will not happen. Which at the end of the day, she's being optimistic. I don't think that's gonna happen. But moving forward, okay, I found this article as well talking about, it was released June 17 about mortgage rates again, and this is what they got to say. At 16 homes, new sale, they talking about what's gonna sell within 2025 and 2026. They say that at 16 homes, so sales are gonna go up 14%. That's a huge jump. Um, we're talking about resales, they're gonna stay pretty much the same. Medium home is gonna go up. Mortgages 6.7, that's what you're seeing today, within 6 to 7. And then they have 2026 rates are 6. Okay, so they might be a small dip but not a big dip. As long, but once you see 6, you can start seeing 5.9, 5.8. You start going within the 5 range. And then you see 2026, I saw as job, which is really important, is we get another 2 million jobs. Okay, this is another thing that I wanted to point it out. At the beginning of the year, we had cancellations of contracts. Okay, why is this important? Because a lot of people will back out. A lot of people tend to back out of their deals for different reasons. So there was a spike on the beginning of the year to, it was at the end of the year. I mean, compared to the previous year, that was at 15. We are at the beginning of the year, there was at 17. It's very close, very important to keep a close eye on this, just because this is also directing where is the market is going. But as if you are from Houston, it's very important for me to give you the information that it's more value for you. I normally go through this, and this is very important for you to keep an eye. Prices decrease, like I keep on mentioning, you guys. It's important for you to keep an eye on this, and that's why I show it, because this is telling you if houses are priced too high. If this number continued to rise, I took a look at this yesterday, and it was at 9,000. I should take it a screenshot, but this is a 7-day, so most likely today was those thousand properties probably surpassed the 7 days, so that's why you don't see it. So what it is keeping the sales price in Houston as the way it is, it's basically you, the consumer, right? At the end of the day, to be straightforward, that is you. If you stall to purchase, the seller cannot sell, and the sellers, you're forcing the seller to lower their prices. So it's important that you understand the market. Remember that the consumer, which is you, the real estate, is a huge factor, is a huge piece to keep on moving the economy in the United States. Okay, I don't know any other places. Probably the same thing. But you, as the consumer, is important, and you should educate yourself. Call your local agent, or your local whoever you done business with, and tell them how the market is moving. Prices are coming down back in the market. This is properties that have not sold, new listings, people that are trying to sell their houses, right? That are new to the market. So people are still selling, but people are overpricing. Once this number starts going down, now we're going to see that things are going to start leveling, right? So, and then option pending within the 7 days. This is how many people have gone into contract. Because you could actually add this 2 up. Actually, you could add all these 3 up, right? This is all properties that are exiting the market, but this is the properties that already have exit. Okay, so once we see this number go up, this number goes down, we could start saying like, hey, this we probably be coming into um a seller's market. But guys, I kept my word. I have a few seconds left, and as always, you could reach me if you have any questions. Drop them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But until next time, I'll touch on different topics. This way, we could focus on certain things, and this way, you go on. You can continue within your day. Till next time, God bless, and have a great day. Bye.